This is a countertop water distiller produced by Nautilus. Now for many of you that won't mean anything. So in other words, this is a device that turns standard tap water into distilled water by removing the impurities from it. It's pretty cool, don't you think? The Nautilus is very easy to set up and use. It requires no plumbing or hard labour. All you need is access to a plug socket and a decent bit of space. Basically, it's like any of your standard kitchen appliances, such as a toaster or kettle, just on a slightly more grand scale. And it doesn't require constant connection to a water source like an ionizer, making it much easier to work with. Using this distiller is incredibly simple. Literally all you need to do is fill up the boiling chamber with standard tap water. Then put the chamber back into the main device and press the button on the front of it. Put your jug back into place, and finally, all you need is a bit of patience. In terms of performance, this device is really good. It can produce a gallon of distilled water in around 4 hours, which may sound like a long time, but compared to other distillers, you really can't complain. It also fits this pretty solid performance in a relatively sleek package that weighs only 4.5 kilograms and has dimensions of 38 by 23 centimeters. Now, this is a pretty impressive size considering all of the technology inside, but I can't describe this device as small. Portable perhaps, but you will need plenty of space in your kitchen to keep it. Although bear in mind, this doesn't have to be right next to your sink. So, there are a couple of questions I'm still yet to answer. What does this distiller do? And why is it necessary? Well, let's start by looking at what it actually does. As I said earlier, it removes impurities from tap water. It does this through a multi-stage process. Now, this process begins in the boiling chamber. Here, the water and all the other chemicals are boiled to a gaseous state. They then rise to the top of the device, where molecules that are light enough leave through the air vent. Water vapour is too heavy though, so that stays in the device and carries on to the next area, which is the cooling area. This condenses the water back to a liquid state. The water is then free to drip down into the jug and will pass through a final chemical-free carbon filter, which will remove any final impurities. So, I've explained what it does, but why would you buy it? Well, to be honest, it's down to personal preference. At the end of the day, tap water is safe to drink and isn't dangerous to your body. But there's no denying that when you electrolyze tap water and distilled water, one ends up staying a lot better looking than the other. This device will provide you with a calm state of mind because you know that there are no chemicals or impurities entering your body that you don't want there. It's also rumoured to have an improved taste, but once again, this is a real area of personal opinion. Generally, if you think you want this device, then it's probably right for you. The price will put many people off, but if money isn't an issue and you want peace of mind, then this Nautilus Water Distiller may well be the perfect answer to your problems.